Hey y'all, I just did this V. Y'all should go check it out. We about to do another reaction video to the Pop the Balloon stuff. And yeah, I'm excited. The women look a little bit older than usual, so. And the man is picking. So let's see what's up with this.
What's up with that? Are they mad at me? Do they not like me anymore? I'm scared to ask them.
Exciting. 22 seconds.
22 seconds.
Alright, let me speed this up.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on over here.
Aw,
We can have your name and
that
age.
was some nice
I am
little
Venusian,
chemistry.
39. And Lisa Venusian. And what do you do?
I'm a TikTok creator manager.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a free-spirited woman, so having to check in with somebody like they are my parent is something that I don't subscribe to, so that's why I pop my balloon.
Women, because the man don't be knowing how to hold their nut. How about that? Sometimes it be a burden for women to actually go get that abortion. Some of them really don't be wanting to, and it comes with consequences and sacrifices. So he needs to tone it down.
I don't believe in it because I believe things happen.
Sweetheart, twice is on you.
Okay.
You should have learned from that very first
No,
mistake.
He's
Okay,
so
and not saying that your child is a
It don't
mistake,
go
right?
like
But the
that.
fact that you chose the wrong man to have
He
kids
is
with.
so defensive. Relax, bro. Who hurt you? Look at her face.
And secondly, not to have a marriage after the next one or before
Marriage
the next
doesn't
one.
determine, and I'm a person that wants to be married, but marriage don't determine anything. I done known people to be married for a long time and it don't work out, baby. So yeah, you are
Okay.
You're too aggressive now.
No problem.
Yeah,
Well, you
he's-
know, the aggressiveness, that comes from a southern man, right?
Baby, let me start
And we
something.
stand on what we talk
My roots
about.
come from Texas, so
Okay, I'm from New Orleans.
okay, so
you know what I mean?
South,
So
the
we,
balance of the side. Fine, let's move on.
okay,
Let's move on.
no problem.
It's giving Bronson, Brooklyn.
Have a good day, love.
If we can have your name.
Don't fucking call me
My name
love.
is Shay, and I'm 37.
And
Shay, what do you
Hello,
do?
Shay.
I am an insurance adjuster, and I'm just waiting to take my real estate license.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just based off of the energy, I didn't want
Tier, right? We give you a few from one man.
Top tier.
That's it. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man.
right. Why?
And
Because
she
there's
has-
billions of women on this planet. All right?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, Brian, that is all.
He's doing the most. Like the energy was like up there. What's going
We
on?
do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you.
Are we getting pranked? Wow.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Josh. I'm 37.
Okay, and Josh, what do you do?
I invest in stocks, and I'm getting into content creation.
Okay, nice. Well, what are some things I can do for fun?
I play a lot of basketball, poker, things like that.
Okay.
That's mainly what I do
Nice.
most of the time. Yeah.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I don't too much care for people that smoke, like especially cigarettes and things like that. So somebody that likes to be in the gym, like an active woman, because I'm active myself. Somebody that's loyal, humble.
Okay,
Like those are the main things.
got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Well, the smoking for sure. That's the biggest thing. A liar. I don't care for a liar, but those are the main two.
All right, got it. All right, so Josh, we don't have any pop balloons, so you're doing pretty well. And so what that means is I'm actually going to go ahead and switch it on over to you. So there are quite a few ladies here. So for the first round, everyone always says, oh my God, it's so tough. But yeah, I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
Just not normally the type I go for. Maybe the dress, not really, my thing. But like she's a beautiful woman, just not my type.
All right, let's go on to our next lady over here. If we can start with your name and age.
I feel like the
Davinia,
dress is
49.
nice.
And Davinia, why did you have your balloon unpopped for Josh?
I think Josh is handsome and I think he was well spoken, so I just wanted to see if the vibe was there, chemistry, and obviously it wasn't, so we're good.
And Josh, why did you end up popping your balloon? I mean, popping her balloon again.
I don't like a lot of makeup, that's all it is.
It looks like everybody have on that makeup.
Thank you. And over here, if we can start with your name and age.
My name is Chanel Coco Stiletto. I'm 42.
And Chanel, you had your balloon unpopped for Josh. Why?
Well, he came out very handsome, well spoken. However, he did say his deal breaker was smoking. I am not a smoker when it comes to cigarette, but I am a medicinal, so I'm pretty sure that's. I was gonna pop my balloon, but I figured you can do it for yourself. So that's what it was.
All right. And Josh, why did you end up popping her balloon?
I actually don't mind weed, like that's cool. It's just the cigarettes, like that's what it is. But just like the makeup and you know what I mean, like I like a more natural look, so that's pretty much.
All right, good.
Everybody has
Okay, so
on
we still have quite a few
lashes.
balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question to help you narrow it down.
Hey, do any of y'all have kids?
Everyone.
Okay.
They all got
Yeah, for sure, okay. I guess I'll just ask a different question.
Yep.
I got kids too, so we good.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids, okay.
How many kids y'all got?
Okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna come to y'all. Okay, let's go down here. All right, what's your toxic trait?
I'm always trying to help people.
I honestly don't care about their toxic traits.
Stress yourself out, and then you're gonna come home.
Who you about to pick?
out sometimes. Like, I'm
Some of the time it's just a misunderstanding. We talk, get through it. Because
delusional about you.
So are you single? Do you believe you're single, or is there anyone out there that believes they're in a relationship with you?
I'm single. I am single. I do have a rotation, but
Thank you.
but
Thank you for
I
your
just gotta
honesty.
be honest because it's gonna come out eventually. So you know what I mean. Like,
I appreciate it.
but you.
Josh, what do you
But
mean
you
by
can
you
change
have a
my mind.
rotation?
I talk to several females. You know,
That's a pH balance issue. No, sir.
I'm not doing nothing with everybody if that's what you're trying to get at. But we talk on the phone. You know.
I need my man to be my man, and crazy about me and only me. So when you talk to me, you drop everybody else.
So make me crazy about you. Maybe I'll drop the rotation.
There's probably some sweet girl out there that's crazy about you that's already in rotation. She probably love you.
Nah. I won't let it get to that point unless like it's, you know what I mean. It's got to be.
Nah.
Okay. She popped down here too after you said something about you got rotation. All right.
Rotation is mad crazy.
What you mean? Y'all be the worst.
So it was the rotation.
It was that and the makeup comments. Like, I like a nice clean beat. I live for it,
Yes.
so I'm not gonna stop wearing makeup because you don't like it.
I didn't say it was a deal breaker. I just said I don't like too much makeup. But
Well, I like makeup.
okay, what you got on is cool. Like I ain't worried
I
about it.
appreciate
Nope.
that. But you said you don't like it, and I wear it.
Get out of here.
You overthinking that one, but all right.
Okay.
Out of here. Get him out of there. Yeah.
Older women.
What's considered older?
I would say probably my age or older. I'm more into like, I can better do like 27, 20, 29, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Respect. Okay. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Janae. I'm 34. I popped because you said you're looking for someone to make your life easier or better. I'm a mom and I'm looking for a man for that. Well, I'm not looking for a man, but I mean, I'm there to support you, but I don't see how a woman could make your life easier. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what I mean by that is like, because I work hard, you know.
Yeah.
I would say something like this, like, my father would say, like, because of that, I don't want to get, I'm already getting beaten up in the world
Yes.
by what's going on. I don't want to get beat up at home too if I'm not having a good day and things like that.
That's right.
So I'm saying,
How are you getting
make
beat
my
up in
life
the
easy. How you
world?
doing? You know, how was your day today? Just
Home to
peace.
your
Yeah.
peace.
mhm.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So I like that answer. I like that answer. And it was the braids too. You're handsome, but
Thanks.
just do something different.
What would you recommend?
I would go straight back.
Okay.
How are you?
I would definitely take that into consideration. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So is Janae someone that you type?
I would say yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Mhm.
Besides the tattoo.
Yeah, the tattoo.
That's you.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You're not gonna find a woman that don't have tattoos. There's me, but like there's mad women that's literally not gonna go for you because you're like chopped. I'm joking. He's not chopped, but like he's getting me tight because he's literally saying everybody in this room is not his type. And who are you?
Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Venusian, 39. The vibe wasn't there, and
Okay.
I wasn't physically attracted. And then some of the deal breakers, I do socially drink, and I also moved away from family, so that isolation part is
Yeah.
there too. So I'm not going to try to bring you into something that's not going to work for you. So there's that.
All right. So is Venusia someone that you type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
Just not
He want a man. He want a little boy.
acted. And the piercing on the.
This is scary.
Yeah, the piercing, yeah.
Who's your
I don't think I
type,
wanna let
bro?
off. Yeah.
These are all beautiful women.
Let's head on back.
And he looks like a freaking kid.
Well,
The
that
braids
is
is
all of the
pissing
balloons
me
popped,
off.
unfortunately,
Grow
but we do
up.
thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies.
Nope.
Name.
My name is Reggie.
Okay, Reggie, how old are you?
36.
Okay, and what do you do?
I do financial literacy, help people with their credit, build passive income, start businesses, things like that.
Very cool. What are some things that you do for fun?
So for me, it's not what you do, so you with the same thing you do with the right person, you can make it a good time. But for me, because of that, I'm about experiences. So I like traveling. I like kind of building with your partner. Yeah, just having fun. Video games as well, of course.
Okay. Oh. What are some things you look for in a woman?
I think it's because they're like older and they're like, bro, video games is for kids.
To be yourself. I like when people kind of can beat themselves or who they are and just kind of accept it and grow from there, not kind of like change someone. Like, hey, you're into this, I'm into this. We can learn from each other. So just someone who's open with themselves, comfortable being who they are.
Okay, and now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers for me, definitely smoking cigarettes, and yeah, I would just say more so with what I just said as far as like trying to change. Like I'd rather grow as each other than just like you gotta do things this way, you know, things like that.
Okay. All right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. We can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Tracy, and I'm 37. And the only reason why I popped, I mean, you're handsome, you got it going on. I love everything that you said. I would not have popped, but I had just come out of an 11-year marriage, and the video games was a major issue for me. So
11-year marriage.
yeah, I know you're not that person. So don't say, you know,
That's a
you know,
long
the past is
time.
not you, but it's just, for me, I don't like it. You know, I've never valued a man that played.
I don't really have time for video game, but if you have time for advice, you'll do it for like 30 minutes, whatever you got. But I'm a working man, so it's not realistic anymore.
I can't believe it.
But no, when I hear that, it's like when you say video games, I'm thinking he gonna sit on this game forever. But no, that's the reason I wanted to elaborate. Like, okay, what do you mean by that? Because I don't mind games, but family games, board
She's
games,
so
outside games.
beautiful.
Okay,
Absolutely.
all right.
Now, is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, well put together, well dressed, well spoken. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Give her balloon back.
still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these ladies a question to help us narrow it down.
No problem at all. All right. So my first question is this: has anyone ever been in the entertainment business? And have you ever had OnlyFans? Yeah, that's the question.
Okay. Start over here with your name and age and then answer this question.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39. When you say entertainment business, do you mean like just OnlyFans, or do you like? Can you specify?
So like I would say like dancing, things like this.
Oh no.
That's good. That's good.
Your name and age and then answer this question.
I'm Chanel. I'm 42, and I would say I'm in the entertainment. I've never had OnlyFans. I probably would break the internet if I was. However, I create trivia games. So one thing I noticed, as you mentioned, is that game night.
Yes.
Well, I have 3 games that I've created, and I sell them on Amazon.
Amazing.
Family night, game night, hip hop edition. So I love to host those things as well. So that is the close I'm going to get with entertaining. And then of course with my consulting business, there's a few networks that I work with as well. So
Perfect. I love that.
Your name and age and then answer this question.
My name is Davinia. I'm 41, and no, I am not in the entertainment business. I never have been. So
Yeah, great.
Name and age and answer this question.
My name is Shay. I'm 37 and do not have an OnlyFans. I do dabble in acting. Yes.
That's great.
She look
Your
like she
name
could
and
be
age
in
and answer
Tyler
this question.
Perry's show.
I'm Janae, 34. Never know OnlyFans. Not my style, but I do sing, and that's the only thing.
That's great. You have some music out. You kind of do it as a hobby.
I do. I wanted to do it as a career, but I'm just focused on something new right now.
I respect that. I respect that.
Thank you.
Your name and age and then answer this question.
Venusian 39. I am a TikTok creator manager, so that's about the only entertainment platform I utilize. But other than that, no, I don't have OnlyFans.
All right, great.
Okay. All right. So, Reggie, I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons based off of what you're seeing and what you've heard so far. So, let me give you a pick.
Okay, so
Just
based
2.
off the questions. Tough. Okay, I'm going to pop. You gonna follow me? Okay.
Yeah, pop those 2 and then
I'm gonna pop this
I don't know
one.
where you're popping. One more.
I'm going to pop. I'm gonna pop this one as well.
Okay, let's start over here. And so, Mrs. Okay, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was trying to like be patient. You're swagged out. I love your drip. I love the turtle necklace. Just give you a chance. I'm really not into bald heads, so I was just trying to like not pop before you came out and just hear you out.
So he's not your usual type?
Again, like you look good. It's just a bald. No, I'm just trying to
Got it.
really find love and like step outside of my box. So
You know, like for bald head, the less hair you have, the more head you get.
hey, that works for you. So I ain't shaving my head. I don't have no issues.
Okay.
Jokes.
Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Gorgeous, beautiful, well presented. I think just from some of the answers, I like a few of the other answers better, but that's literally it.
Okay, respect. Thank you. And let's go to the other one you ended up popping. Okay, and why did you have your balloon unpopped for Reggie?
When he came out, I felt like he was confident. I love the way he's dressed. Yeah, and I just wanted to hear more what he had to say in his energy.
And Reggie, why did you end up popping her balloon?
Yeah, same thing. I wish I could have got like a more meat to the bone question, but same type of thing. I kind of like some of the other answers, well put together. Love the purple, so yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, you
Go
have
ahead
to
and
leave
ask
this
the
man.
All right.
No, you had one brewing.
Yeah, I had a
No,
brew.
you had one
Okay.
brewing.
So my question is this: how do you feel about your partner leading in a relationship? And in your opinion, what is the kind of thin line between this is a man that can lead, or this guy's just controlling? Like, what is your kind of difference for that?
Start over here.
I'm Chanel, 42. My limitations, what you're saying on maybe feeling that I'm being controlled in my relationship or that a man is leading.
Correct.
I come from a traditional background. Gender roles is very important. So respecting the man in the household, whether we agree or disagree, that's something that I've raised around. Public respect is very important that I've been raised under. So I would never have a disagreement with you in public. As far as controlling, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. If you're saying that you need to check my phone and you need to like...
Yeah, so I'm not saying that. I'm asking you, so I'm asking, how do you feel about a man leading a relationship? And then I'm asking you, in your opinion, what is the thin line between, this is a guy who can lead versus, no, this guy's just controlling?
Look for watching on MySpace.
I want to see a new man.
The answer's a little bit,
You might go with the 42-year-old.
yeah, I'm the better. That's
Kind of. Wait.
We gotta run. Oh, she's
it's like soul,
here.
this your soul to someone in there.
Yeah.
It's definitely in my vocabulary, it's in my plans if I find the right person to act.
Oop.
Everything is literally beautiful, but if I have to pop one, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this one.
Yeah.
Why did we end up popping her balloon?
No hard feelings.
I feel like we would mesh well. I feel like are you spiritual?
Very.
Yeah, because when I mentioned the soul tie, I see how you kind of lit up for that. So I feel like we would mesh in that way. Repeat the same drum, but literally, I think just from all the questions I've asked, all the questions that's been asked to me, I match with her a little bit more.
I love how intentional you are, and
Absolutely.
I hope you find your match.
Definitely.
Respect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go on back. Okay, let's bring you on up. Come on up. Come on up.
Hey, okay.
All right. So, any final questions between the two of you before?
Any questions for me?
Yeah, I have one more question. All right, so my question is this. So my family dynamic is kind of different. Like, I'm not necessarily close to my biological family, but I've had friends who kind of become my family. So my question to you is this. What are your thoughts on family? And as far as your family is concerned, like, how does their opinion on the person you're dating kind of affect the relationship?
I have a very big family, and we're very close. very respectable. Like I said, gender roles, their opinion is very important to me because I spend a lot of time with my family whenever we're together. Like right now, it's the holiday weekend. I have family here until tomorrow. They've been here for a week or so. We get together. We have, and we bring our significant others. So I'm not sure how comfortable you are in that environment, but my family's gonna ask you questions and they're gonna want to know what you're about, and I'm gonna pay attention to that. So.
Okay. Perfectly answered. Perfectly answered.
Is it going to be a yes for you for him?
I love that for
Is it a
them.
yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got him!
Love that.
Awesome.
James, how old are you?
I am 41.
41, and what do you do?
I'm a tour guide, so I own a tour guide company. I take people on vacations. I give people a local experience instead of them staying in a resort. I'm connecting in about 45 countries, and I'm trying to take somebody daughter around the world. What's happening?
Oh, okay. And now, what are some things that you do for fun?
So I'm adventurous. I love like road trips. I love quality time. I'm a man who enjoys time. I'm not one of those men who is always busy. I actually enjoy time and want somebody to spend time with. So I'm interested in somebody with quality time, calm, patient, affectionate, loving. I bring peace to my life. That's what I do to you.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I don't like loud. I don't like attitude-ish. I just like respectful. Just keep it cordial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, so we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's
right.
go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Okay, if we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon. Oh, James over here.
James, don't listen to that well.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 37, and I ended up popping my balloon. I'm not really a fan of like the bling look, but also you said you don't like loud people, and I'm loud by nature.
There's nothing wrong with being loud. So I'm not saying loud like it. I mean loud towards me. I mean, we should be able to communicate cordial. Communication is very important to me. So we should be able to communicate without overdoing each other.
Oh, so you mean loud when it comes to
Yeah,
disagreements
just
and
loud,
things?
yeah. So
Gotcha.
it's okay to be loud times nowadays that people want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just meaning as far as like when communicating, not to overdo each other. I love a woman that's fluffy and that's okay.
And I don't like that back and forth, want to overdo each other.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what if I'm accidentally loud? Like, well,
It's okay.
it might
Well, that's what
happen.
I'm
You
here
might
for.
be like, girl, pipe. And I can pipe down, but it's kind of like I'm naturally aggressive. So.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
An aggressive woman doesn't scare me. I'm an
Good.
aggressive male. So I want you to be dominant. I want you to tell me when I'm doing something wrong. Those things don't bother me. Cool. For sure.
All right, let's head
She's
on
like,
back.
"Get that balloon pops."
She didn't ask for it back. Okay, so we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question. Help us narrow it down.
Who has a passport?
Everybody.
Everybody has a passport? Okay.
Do you
All right.
have
So,
your
what are some-
passport?
Your name and age and what's your love language?
Hey, I'm Mrs. Parker. I'm 39.
Okay.
I love your swag, by the way.
Oh,
Swag
thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
America.
You said the love languages?
Yeah.
I would have to say
I want to see a new guy. Oh, okay.
I'm lost.
What are you?
Okay, Tay Diggs.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Christian.
Christian, how old are you?
I'm 40.
40, and what do you do?
I work in renewable energy, residential sales. I'm also a community
I like
organizer,
him.
activist, and I just love life.
What are some
You
things
remind me of my dad.
I travel a lot. Just came back from France. My mom was born in Paris. Love soccer, basketball. Love playing Scrabble.
Okay.
I'm an avid writer, poet. Just a Renaissance man.
All right.
Aw.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
You see, it's never a man that come out where I'm like, I hope he don't embarrass me, but it's never a man that come out and I'm like, oh, I like him. I felt
Okay, and pop one more. Okay, I'll have you stay right here. So, you did have your balloon unpop for Christian. Why?
I thought that Christian was very well dressed. He came out very confident, and I loved his answers. He likes to travel. He's from a very big family. I come from a family of 12 siblings myself. So, yeah.
Yeah. And now, why do we end up popping her balloon?
Definitely height. I know it's usually women look at height when it comes to men. The height.
Okay.
But both of your answers were incredibly on point.
So she's too short for you? Or
he just don't want to be mean.
Okay. That's different. Amen. All right, thank you. And then you did pop hers. So first, why did you have your balloon unpop for him?
I liked his attire. It was very mature. Kind of my type in attire and the men that I normally go for. And I liked his accent, but other than that, nothing really in particular. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then so why did we end up popping hers?
Great answer. Beautiful. It's a tough selection. I mean, it's tough, and you obliged me to pop 2 balloons, I think.
Who you picking?
At 24.
Get to the point.
Love that what you do for the community.
Get
As
to
far
the
as
point.
becoming a mayor, that's amazing.
Get
I could
to the point.
Like that.
That's what's the
Get to
question.
the point.
And then he
Or one lady left here. Any questions for you for him?
how do you feel about celibacy?
So, even though my name is Christian, I chose to go to a Christian college, Pensacola Christian College. You know, when everybody was going to FSU and having fun, I went to an extremely strict, the strictest Christian colleges,
Wow.
you know, at 18. So, and it was an intentional decision, you know, my faith.
Nice.
How do I feel about it? I think it's an amazing thing to do in the name of discipline. These days, in the name of instant gratification, sex is such a trivial thing. It shouldn't, sex, sharing your energy with somebody else should be sacred. So
I feel like he's such a good man.
You are in New York. That is quite a ways. I live here in Tucson.
Yes.
But I'm currently in school for fashion design, and
Amazing.
I want to eventually go to Paris or New York to get my bachelor's. But I do have a question about the kids.
Yes.
Are you sure? How do you feel about 3 kids? I have 3 kids.
Sure. I mean, I used to play soccer professionally, semi-professionally. At the age of 6, my father put us in a basketball school. So these are the things that I could bring. If you have son or daughters, teach them some soccer. I mean, I'm fine with you having 3 kids. The distance I traveled a lot. I was in France. My mother was born in Paris. I have plenty of family in France. Before that was Mexico City. Travel a lot.
Yeah, I didn't think a long distance would be an issue for you.
It won't be.
Yeah.
But the children won't. I mean, how? If I have a question to ask, the age group and.
Yeah, because that was my next question. Is 17, 12, and 7, and I have 2 boys are the 2 oldest, and my youngest is a girl. So it's like, how do you see yourself when it comes to like teaching the children? Because I think it's a village. We raise these kids with a village. So it's like you don't have to be dad, but hey, we life partners. Where do you see yourself with my children?
I'm glad I mentioned I'm one of 13. A village is, it's very African. I don't think Africans are scared of villages, but your son, I see me becoming the best friend, mentor. I'm pretty good in soccer, pretty good in basketball. Maybe they could teach me some American football.
Yeah, he's so genuine.
And I'm a writer. I mean, I feel like I have a package to be an incredible, I don't like to step that name, but an incredible life.
That's
partner, like
really
you
nice.
said.
Yeah. Role model.
Yes.
I love the poetry too. So
I love this for her.
Come on up. Let's head on over here. Oh, let's go.
I love this for her, for real.
Okay, so I just have one final question.
Do you have your passport?
Okay, so is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Oui.
Oh, she's an impressed. We got a match.
They are the cutest couple because you can just tell that he's literally genuine. Aww.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Darnell.
And how old are you?
42.
42. And what do you do?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Okay, very cool. What are some things that you do for fun?
Black forces.
Work out, take my dog on trails. I just relax a lot.
Okay.
I just chill.
When I see black forces, that's what comes to my mind.
Yeah, my bad.
All right, and now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Someone who's loving, nurturing. You know what I mean? Got some motherly instincts, I guess. Somebody who's ready to be a wife and tired of the.
I didn't want to watch the whole thing. Honestly, I do want to make a video with reacting to Grey's Anatomy's best episodes because I just love Grey's Anatomy so freaking much. And I'm going to do that another day with another beat. So, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I didn't get to finish that one because I just genuinely didn't feel like finishing it. So, yeah. Bye!